Swear sparingly is the word I asked.
Oh, well then why am I on stream?
I mean, you can just not swear profusely.
It's kind of hard.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy how rooted in our vocabulary it is. But anyway, let's get to this match at hand. We got
That's not.
BlueFoxXT. It's not the
That doesn't mean anything.
yes,
You don't
it
have to talk
does.
about the match.
So we got BlueFoxXT and Homemade Waffles versus Toph and Kalamazhu. Does anyone know why Kalamazhu's here?
I have no
I believe he
fucking
is trying to get a job at Google.
Really?
That is what I was led to believe.
Next level. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're
cool.
glad to have him in NorCal.
Speak for yourself.
We'll go. We'll send him back.
Do you have a reason why you said that besides just being cheeky?
Nah, yeah, just to be cheeky.
Okay. So who do you guys think is the favorite here?
So
or who do you think is going to win?
I'm going to say that I think red team is going to win.
Yeah, I would say the red team is the better team's players,
Yeah,
but blue team is the better solo players.
Even then, I don't know. Homemade Waffles is pretty good.
That's true.
But Kalamazhu's been tearing shit up in the Midwest.
That is also true.
Have any of you guys actually seen Kalamazhu play teams?
I have never.
I've never
Me
seen him
neither.
play teams.
Okay.
I feel like I'm too
All three
loud.
of us.
Well, don't worry about it. I'm actually curious now that you said that. I want to watch this Peach.
I kind of assumed that he was bad at it too, but I've never seen him play.
But he's Peach.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, Peach. Even if you're a bad teams player as Peach, you're still a solid team.
I feel like her job is simple enough to where like almost all Peach players should be able to do her job.
Yeah.
It's just, control space and edge guard and save people. She has a great recovery.
But it's also dependent on what your role is. And I know some Peach players will be aggressive in teams and some will be defensive.
Like MacD, for instance, is an aggressive.
Hyper aggressive, and I'm fairly defensive. So when you have different roles, it can be. I feel like the defensive route is a lot harder to play as Peach, just because you're not utilizing her team strengths. I mean, she has polarizing team strengths. She can live and control space, but she also can rack up so much damage.
Yeah, definitely. So, and right now, Kalamazhu's doing just that on Homemade Waffles, and he gets
With a very McCain-esque 4 dash stacks in a row.
We haven't seen a rest, and that's generally like Puff's biggest strength in teams.
That and those back air edge guards,
right?
Early back air.
Oh, okay, that wave dash
smash. Yeah,
I gotta win first.
Brian is definitely a little bit of a hidden boss in NorCal.
Jackie just asked me for my money. I mean,
so
okay. Really tight battle here.
Definitely. Oh, and that grab was beautiful by Homemade Waffles. So we got a pretty tight match here. I would say blue team actually has a slight lead in my opinion because Homemade Waffles is one hit from being out of here, and Puff is
but this is okay. So to me, these are probably the two best teams in the game. One team is just really solid at what teams is about, racking up damage, getting those kills. The other team has the best gimmicks in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
This game is still winnable with a rest or a shine spike. No other team has that ability.
There's one thing I wish I would see more would be more drill shines to rest. I'm not seeing that from the red team.
If Fox is a really good character at grabbing with shine grab and just his amazing dash dance, so being able to get such good grabs can lead to rests easily.
Correct.
So right now,
I think right now the red team is they're both playing too defensive.
Yeah, definitely. Someone has to go in.
Yeah.
But
that should be.
No, okay, Brandon got scared of Kalamazhu. There we go.
Yeah,
Toph still has a chance though.
In that situation though, I definitely think that Brian
Blue Fox should have went out there and finished it with an edge guard. People.
We were just talking about this in the car.
It's good. It's good to work with your teammate, but there are times where you need to just get it done. Don't wait for your teammate to make it happen when you have a clear shot.
Puff is definitely the best character at going off stage in teams and then like finishing the ledge guards herself. Peach can do it, but in that situation, it's not like that Peach is going to chase the Puff out there.
Correct.
So Brandon was actually a little bit pressured, and Blue Fox was not. I might actually have to get glasses. Sorry. Dewan's mic is off. Get that fixed in a second.
So, Mr. Whittier, what do you think about the stage choice?
I think that it's good because it's really hard to get around Peach on FD.
Definitely.
I think it really plays to her strength. I don't know about the styles of these guys, though. I haven't figured it out yet.
Blue team was doing a really good job of edge guarding Homemade Waffles right there.
Kalamazhu seems to like to fight a little bit more than some other Peaches and teams. We'll see how that works out. Oh, the floaties.
So I know, as being like Brandon's teammate, he loves when his teammates get grabs because like when they get grabs and they just don't do anything with them.
So he just wants the grab hold. I'll come over there and up smash.
Correct. Okay. And he's always looking for it. And then if he's not going to get there fast enough, he loves when his teammate back throws them because he's always there for shine spikes.
Okay. So see right there, that's where BlueFox should have just ignored Kalamazhu, gone out there and, you know, made sure that Toph died. People, you gotta keep your eyes open in teams. When an opportunity presents itself, you know, you need to just go for it.
Yeah, you know, that is probably the hardest skill in teams, just the map awareness, to be able to see everything at once.
Definitely.
And also knowing to, even if you get an opening, sometimes going for the other person better.
All that time that BlueFox was sitting in the middle of the stage letting Brandon edgeguard Homemade Waffles, he could have gone out there and threatened them and forced them into bad positions for Brandon to pick up the edgeguard if he couldn't.
Correct.
Another underrated thing that your team players don't do is just like realize that just by being there, you put like some pressure on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the same thing in like League of Legends. Like if I'm getting ganked, bruh, just be right there, and they'll probably like leave me alone.
Yeah. So there's definitely, you can create pressure just by being in the space.
Oh wow!
Way too many Jigglypuffs go for that, not realizing that it's not as easy as you would think. Like a lot. Well, I don't know about other Peach players, but I vary the timing of my down smash when I see a Jigglypuff waiting to rest me. I'm not stupid. I know what you're there for.
Yeah, actually, it looked like it was going to work to me, so I guess you must be onto something.
Peach's down smash kind of has an above hitbox, so it hits from above as well as on the ground.
Correct.
So you got to land directly on her head.
See, in that situation, that was a situation of not trusting your teammate when they go in.
Yeah.
If I were Kalamazhu, I definitely would have rolled away and not have to with those up tilts.
You know, I'm very confused as to why on the red team that BlueFox is controlling center stage and Brandon or Homemade Waffles is edge guarding and fighting at the ledge. I feel like they should
Brandon
really reverse.
Brandon plays kind of like a mini Mango, where he pretty much wants to sit there and 2v1 them and just have you as support.
I'll say Brandon makes it really hard for me to tell what he's going to do next in teams. I feel like as soon as I want to help my teammate, he's hitting me. I'm like, damn it. And then like my teammate tries to help me and he shines my teammate. I'm sure you guys have seen how mad Alvin has gotten against like me. And against Brandon and Alan, we always get spanked every time.
I don't know why, but your team is hella easy to down smash. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, and you can see it on our face. We both get down smash for like 100% in the first 5 seconds of most matches.
Yeah.
It's like, it's because he gets down smash, and then I try to help him, and then you couch cancel me, and I get down smash too.
Oh, and right now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Correct. That's
Brian, it's a dare.
Definitely. But so now Toph is gonna shoot that gun to make up this percent deficit. Let's see if BlueFox can close this out.
Really unfortunate for BlueFox that he happened to be playing the Fox on FD. This would be a lot easier.
Oh, and that was, see, that's one of those moments where you're a little too safe. That get up.
Yeah, punishing tournament winners is a great example too, because people like try to stay away, but then that shit's really easy to punish if you're not scared.
So right now, I feel like Chris might succumb to the Fox syndrome, where the up smashes are just gonna come out. Oh, and that reverse forward there. Okay.
It wasn't an up smash, but a full hop dare in the corner is pretty terrible too.
Yeah, it's not the safest choice.
No. I think Foxes really need to try to move like Mango in that matchup and like dash into shield and wave dash out of their shield, because you know, you can block any of Puff's moves.
Yeah, and you can react to her trying to grab you. You know, she's slow.
Good stuff by BlueFox though, showing that he is not significantly weaker than any other player.
Definitely. You know, I want to see a little more of 2v1ing from the blue team.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
Just knock away BlueFox and but
Brandon with the shines.
Start a game like that.
I'm not surprised.
Not looking good.
That shit always happens. So irritating when it's to me. Love it when it's on my team.
One thing we can say about like watching Alan plus Brandon or Yudoan, you always get Sanders combos where the Peach is down smashing on one side and then somebody gets wrecked. We haven't seen a single one of those from the blue team.
Yeah, definitely. They're not working together that hard. You know, Toph went over fighting the Puff on the ledge, and they're just kind of separate from each other the whole time.
Yeah.
And the red team, they may not be working together the entire time, but you know, they've got each other's backs. They're always
they're making an effort to.
yeah, definitely.
I think Kalamazhu has done a decent job, like, kind of following Toph around, but
Toph doesn't really...
It doesn't seem like he cares.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he makes an effort to head over to fight with his teammate. There we go. See, there we go. That's some presence of mind, some map awareness.
Toph has, like, basically the worst shield, so once she's between those two characters, that's a really bad situation.
Yeah, she should always get hit.
And who knows, you shield break a pop, she'll die.
Yeah, so this is looking like a tough match for the blue team right here.
Yeah, but maybe the pressure of being the carry getting the Toph, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Kalamazhu can hold these stocks, though.
But I feel like Toph doesn't have to play like that. If you watch like McCain in Fiction, Fiction is a very supportive Fox, getting the kills while McCain racks up the damage and plays the aggressor in that matchup. And I think that's what one of the strengths of Peach Fox is the fact that either one can be in your face.
Definitely.
And I really feel like Toph just needs to fall back, especially on Battlefield. Camp the top platform. That's what it's there for.
You know, despite the start of this match, this is pretty close still.
No, it's not.
Well, it's...
I mean, yeah, it could still go either way.
It could swing either way, right? These next two stocks are going to be the most important.
Oh, hey, Ken. I didn't know you were in NorCal. Wow.
So we've also seen in the past, Toph's most successful teams have been with Silent Wolf and Mango, who both played the carry, and he did more of a support. So maybe he should go to more of those back airs.
Correct.
Yeah, but I feel like just because he's teaming with Peach, that makes him feel like
I think that's what it is too. I think Kalamazhu was over at Toph's place.
So right now it seems like they're actually letting Chris be the backup.
Yeah, I think it's because he's been holding on to this like 150% forever.
Yeah,
and looks like you're right. He should have been playing more this way
the whole time. Yeah, this is a lot.
He could still live.
So that's going to be it for Toph. Kalamazhu's holding.
Oh, wow!
Picked him right out of the air.
That is so dumb. That is so dumb.
If it was Falco, it would have been even more ridiculous. So right now, they should make sure that... Oh, what was that? What was that?
What I'm noticing a lot is that they're trying to jump Puff. And it's like, I don't know, you can't... You hit her away, and then you just jump her teammate. You cannot chase Puff.
So right now, Brandon, we got Homemade Waffles in a 2v1.
Probably one of the best 2v1ers in NorCal. I would
definitely,
I would definitely rank it you, then him.
No, Kevin number one.
Yeah, Kevin
I'll put you number one. Kevin's limited by his character. When he plays Fox, his 2v1s aren't as strong.
But see, I don't know how I can agree with that one. I learned 2v1s from watching Kevin.
I'm not saying that he's bad at them. I'm saying he's limited by his character.
Oh, okay.
You learn 2v1s, and then you play a better 2v1 character.
Okay. All right, you're right.
And then I would give it to Brandon, because Brandon plays the best character, 2v1s or not.
I'll also give some props to Dewan. You used to be terrible at 2v1s. Before living with Kevin, you'd always like grab people as Sheik and get punished.
Yeah.
He used to be bad at 2v1s as Sheik. He was still amazing at 2v1s as Doc.
That's because I couldn't grab people anyway, so all I could do is hit them over and over. So anyway, we got game 4. Oh, and that was
Alright, so pretty much in singles or doubles, every time Brandon loses, he picks Yoshi's.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
It's a really good stage.
For Fox, Falco.
Yeah, against anyone who isn't Brandon, Allen, and Dewan, Alvin and I always pick Yoshi's, and we always get like 5 stocks by any combination of you guys here.
So, you know, the blue team seems to have figured something out, and I think if Chris is taking more of a backseat, and Kalamazhu's being the aggressor.
They might have heard us.
Another thing is, a lot of people would say this is Peach's best stage in teams.
I think it's one of her best stages, simply because of how much space she eats up.
It depends on what character she's teaming with. If she's teaming with another floaty, then usually it's Dreamland, but sometimes not the case, depending on who they're teaming against. But 9 times out of 10, this is her best stage, just like because what Shroom was saying. She controls space so well, and you can't run away from her. So when she's chasing you down on this stage,
it's only a matter of time.
Especially if she has someone to back her up. The reason me and Shroom tend to do so well on this stage is because he's really good at chasing people, and I'm really good at cutting off space. And you don't have anywhere else to go, so you have to fight us.
Yeah, see,
and fighting this team near the ledge is really, really dumb.
Yeah.
I've also noticed with Brandon and some other players that they don't talk that much, as like especially if they're winning.
Yeah.
And I think that makes them do bad at adapting. Nice.
That was beautiful by Kalamazhu.
As Brandon's teammate, I would agree. Sometimes it's very hard for us to adapt because we're not really talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Especially if
blue
you're
team
winning.
has really figured this out.
Yeah.
They are dominating on this counter pick.
Sheridan and I had a 3-game comeback against Kenny and Brandon, and I felt the same thing where like Sheridan and I were figuring out what to do better as we played, and they were just kind of content to do the same crap because they didn't like discuss what was happening.
So they just as we say that,
now red team's winning by
I was just about to say I haven't seen a single rest all game.
Ryan is pretty good at weird rest setups.
Yeah. So they really need to finish off homemade waffles right now.
This is a problem I have with Brandon and teams as his teammate. He very rarely goes to the ledge when he's recovering. He always tries to trick people out, and I try to stress to him that this isn't singles. You don't have to trick people.
Yeah, you can just go to a safe option. Exactly. Your teammate can cover your recovery.
Exactly.
You know,
wow! Toph gets clipped.
And Kalamazhu. We got Kalamazhu versus BlueFox. But
Jigglypuff can safely attack Peach at this percentage.
Definitely. She's going to die from pretty much any strong hit. His only hope is going to be a rest, but magic hands.
Yeah, Brandon is also a very headstrong person in team, so it's kind of he doesn't really adapt, but his fundamentals are so solid. So
definitely. So we got a game 5 of this winter series.
This is just speculation, but maybe because like you two and Brandon and Phil are all, have known each other for a long time and you're pretty good at teams, that you guys like don't feel the need to explain shit to other people.
Okay.
And then like they just kind of count on their partners to adapt to them.
Well, I feel like a lot of it is because Brandon used to be not that really good at teams. He really learned how to play teams because we would go to Amon's house often, and there'd be 4 of us.
And Amon's right there.
Yeah, the gray guy with the gray hoodie on in the background.
4 of us and one setup, so we just sit there and play teams. And oftentimes people didn't want to team with Ahmad not because he was the worst player on the screen, but because he was very hard-headed. He didn't really listen to his teammate. And this allowed Brandon to develop a very strong
solo team.
Solo team. That's why Brandon is so good at 2v1s, because he developed a solo team style.
What's up, Ahmad? So we got
that's why he doesn't
game
talk to his
5.
often.
Yeah. So we got game 5 on Dreamland.
We could have the Eric Ahmad rematch today.
We could. I mean,
long overdue.
We should take a look at this bracket.
What happened the last time?
So,
and
BlueFox suicides.
Wow, Puff suicide. That's really costly.
Yeah, there was about a $250 money match between Powerful Fish and Ahmad. I definitely put 100 on Powerful Fish. Nice. Up there to rest. That was beautiful. So,
I thought that was going to be another.
Yeah, me too.
So let's see. This game is going very differently. It's pretty even so far.
I like that they picked this stage because I think the more space makes it easier to work as a team, because blue team doesn't even really go for 2-on-1s.
Yeah.
But that'll be up to Brandon to use his mobility as a Fox.
And so, pretty tight battle. There's a lot of percent on the Puff. But, Fox is 1 clean hit from dying.
And Puff is on Dreamland.
Definitely. So, but they also, Kalamazhu's playing Peach. She's not going to die for quite some time.
Wow.
Oh, but this damage they're getting on.
And this is why I think this is such a good stage for Fox Puff, because even though it takes a while for people to be killed, you have people who have 2 of the best kills in the game, and Shine Spike. So, I don't know.
Grab the ledge.
Yeah.
Oh, and can they get it?
Nice.
Can they get it?
Got it.
Oh, and he gets it. And so that's
still worth it.
Fox shouldn't almost never go off and try to save his teammate. It almost always ends in him dying. So
especially against this team.
Yeah,
you have a Puff and a Shine Spike.
Yeah, so that wasn't the safest decision by Toph, but let's see if blue team can bring this back. Oh, and that was good for both of them to get out of there, because Homemade Waffles was invincible and he was going to break up whatever happened. So.
Correct. See, I feel like BlueFox is playing too much. Like, he's trying to kill the Peach. You don't have to worry about this percent. It's never a problem.
So on Dreamland, and Toph just runs up and up smashes his teammate.
I actually think it was working well for them that Keizu was at high percent and not approaching.
Yeah.
And red team got a lot of mileage off not fighting him. He's been the better aggressor of the blue team.
Correct.
So
when Peach is at this high percentage, or when she's at a really high percentage, you don't really have to worry about her, especially on Dreamland. It's very easy to get away.
So let's see if blue team can bring this back. It is Dreamland, so it's possible, but it's also going to make it harder to get the kills.
Yeah, you know, this is getting closer, I would say. They were at force knock to 2, and I don't know, man. Brandon, Foxes can die fast in teams, man.
They can, so if they can get the kill on Blue Fox, that was close. So now one more up smash, and that's going to be it for Blue Fox.
And he's fiending for it. I've never seen somebody fiend that hard.
Chris is definitely, or Toph, excuse me, is on the hunt for that.
Ryan, just don't go in. Stay behind Brandon, for Christ's sake. You're stressing me out, man. I hate watching people do that when it's like, you just run away.
And with the Randy.
But can Brandon do it?
So
it literally is 2 up smashes.
Yeah, Brandon is in a pretty good position, but that grab, I don't think that was the best choice. They could have did a team combo, got more damage and better positioning.
Even a team wobble, really. Toph can drill shine people very well.
So let's see if, that might be it. A turnip in his face.
He thought he was going to hit him with the back air, and then the turnip was to ensure the edge guard.
Yeah. You know, a 2-on-1 also exposes people's lack of coordination.
It does.
And there we go.
Wow.
And clutch last game by the blue team.
We got to play.
So Toph and Kalamazhu take it.